What's going on, everybody? So it's over 100 today, so we're just kicking it inside. And this is my new ride, a 1959 Cadillac El Dorado Baritz. So, interesting story on how I got a pink one. I'm on Amazon. I click on the link. It says 1959 Cadillac El Dorado Baritz 118. Colors can vary. They showed a red one and they showed a pink one. And of course, I get the pink one in all its glory. So, 1959 Cadillac El Dorado Baritz. Baritz was like the top of the line, most luxurious model you could get back then. This car came with air conditioning, power windows, power door locks, pretty much everything that a basic car today would have, but back in 1959, if you could afford a car with all that, you were doing quite well for yourself. It's a very long car, much longer than most cars, for sure. And back in the late 50s, I've always been a fan of GM's fins on the back. Here is the 59 Cadillac parked next to the 68 Camaro, and you can definitely tell a difference. Also, just to do it, here is a 1960 Impala parked next to the Cadillac, and while it's similar in length, the Cadillac is still definitely bigger. The Impala has always been the top of the line model for Chevy, and it's been like that even up until the Impala was discontinued a few years ago. But this car right here was like the Mercedes-Benz of the 1950s. The Cadillac El Dorado was in production from the early 1950s up until 2002. This car came with a 6.4-liter V8 that put out about 345 horsepower, powered to a 4-speed Hydromatic transmission, which basically, back in the 50s, they wanted to come up with a transmission that you couldn't feel shift, kind of similar to the CVT transmissions today. But one thing I've always been a fan of with these older GM cars are the fins. I mean, GM made some nice cars between the 1950s to about the mid-1980s. I mean, if YouTube would have existed in the 1950s and my channel would have been around back then, I'd probably be sporting a bunch of GM products. I mean, happy Sunday, everybody. I just picked up a brand new 1957 Chevy Bel Air. But yeah, though, GM had it right back then. Pink car or not. And don't forget, new videos every Sunday. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I will see you guys next week.